say A, and that's your final answer?
Yes, it is. Well, this is an unfortunate development, and it's something that Biden did very quickly. Um, Obama, Biden's, Democratic predecessor, vacillated over the Keystone pipeline. At some points, he said, "Well, we're going to do it." Other points, he said, "Not." Eventually, he bowed to leftist pressure and decided not to approve it. Trump ran on a platform that said that he would immediately authorize the Keystone pipeline, which he did. And something to appreciate here is that this has a huge impact on our neighbors to the north. Canada has a wealth of resources, but because of the geography of Canada, they need to get them out of Canada in order to make economic progress with the resources. So the idea of the Keystone pipeline is it takes Canadian oil, 830,000 barrels a day, 830,000 barrels a day, and brings it through the middle of the United States via pipeline, which for the record is the safest way to move oil. The safest way to move oil and natural gas is via pipeline. Once the darn thing is finished, the economic impact is tremendous. The environmental impact is absolutely minimal, despite what some of the fake media and the crazies are saying about it. It's something that many of us throughout the United States live with pipelines every single day. If your house has a natural gas, you have a pipeline in your yard, and you have a pipeline in the street near you or the easement behind your house in order to get the natural gas from a bigger pipeline into your house to provide you economic and effective natural gas for heat as we go through the winter months. Even here in Houston, we have to use the heat occasionally. And natural gas is the best substance that we have right now for doing that. So it's very unfortunate. They spent about, as you said, Sandy, about $8 billion so far developing the pipeline. As far as I understand, it's actually working. They've actually got resources moving through the pipeline. They are in the process of building another stint on the pipeline. I don't quite understand all of that. I know more than I'm going to talk about because we don't need to talk about it. But basically, what I don't understand is whether Biden's executive order will stop the extension or will stop the whole pipeline. Also, given the incredible investment and the fact that the pipeline is basically ready to use, I don't know that Biden has the authority to stop the pipeline. So I expect that'll be in court very, very quickly. But it immediately resulted in the layoff of 1,000 people were immediately laid off. It also deprives the American economy of an estimated 10,000 permanent jobs at a time when America desperately needs to get back to work, with approximately 10 million Americans presently unemployed and looking for work. So this was a horrible decision on the part of Biden. Now, his cover story is, oh, well, we're worried about climate change and all that. Well, guess what? That oil is going to get produced. It's going to get burned. It's going to contribute to the environment. Would you rather have it done in the United States, where we have the most extensive pollution controls in the entire world? Or how about the alternative, which is that oil will go to China, the biggest polluter in the world? And to keep in mind also that many of us throughout the United States, with a few exceptions, have enjoyed very low gasoline prices because America, guess what, is energy independent for the first time in about 30 or 40 years. And it's a very, very important thing to America's security that we be energy independent. And it sure has been nice to fill up for gasoline that has been as cheap as $1.55 a gallon. And I filled up the other day at $1.93 a gallon. So the point is that this is going to significantly increase petroleum costs. And the question is, who is most impacted in the United States when the price of a gallon of gasoline goes up? Are the middle class and the wealthy going to miss a meal? No, I don't think so. But what about the people in rural America What about the people who are in the low income group but need to drive a car to get to work? This is not good news for Americans. And I'm going to talk some more about inflation in a minute, but it is a bad decision and an inflationary decision. And again, it doesn't do anything for climate change. So that's
Oh,
what's in the news today.